All right, well, for some parents, saving for their kids' college may seem like a tall task, and they're not alone. A new study shows on average, parents have saved less than $10,000 toward that college fund. But here to tell us how you can now is Brian Pearson, president of American Benefits Exchange. Brian, thank you so much for being here with us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Wow, what a statistic, though, to find out that many parents have only saved about $10,000. You think about the cost of 1 year of college, it can be as much as $25,000, $30,000, $40,000.
Sure.
What are some tips to kind of get parents going ahead of time before their kid goes to college?
Sure. Well, obviously saving is very important, and a lot of parents are looking at it as they've got children getting ready to go to college, and there's maybe not a whole lot of time, and they're thinking they're kind of behind that curve. And so obviously saving money, understand it's never too late. Every little bit helps. But, you know, with the clients that we typically work with, you know, college should not be sneaking up on someone per se. I mean, we've known this is going to happen eventually, so we need to have a plan, and with any good solid plan, we need to have a budget, number one, and then of course part of that budget is saving money in terms of paying yourself first. And so the budget and then paying yourself first is a great first step to accumulating those monies that are needed to send your child to college.
And do you kind of suggest that parents maybe set up a totally different account to kind of stow away that money?
Absolutely, and the government thinks so too. And so that's why there's what's called a 529 plan that's available for parents to put away money for their children's college. And if a lot of parents aren't familiar with the 529 plan, there's a lot of great information available online. Parents can speak with a financial representative, but think of it like this. It's kind of like a Roth IRA for your kids' college education. So there's a lot of great tax advantages, and there's also a lot to know. They're not complicated necessarily, but there's a lot of different states that you can actually have a 529 plan in. There's different tax advantages. There's different vehicles that create the interest and the growth behind that 529 plan. So speak with a financial representative, or at least do some research online, but that's a great place to set aside money for your children's college education.
Okay, awesome. If somebody kind of has a kid that's coming up, you know, going to be 18 soon, heading off to college, is it okay to dip into that retirement fund?
We would typically urge parents not to do that. And when you look at the cost of college, as you had mentioned, $25,000 a year on average for a public university, the private schools even that much more, you're talking about parents dipping in and taking away tens of thousands of dollars out of their retirement account. So that could set mom and dad back 10 years in terms of when they're going to be eligible to retire. So their retirement is in jeopardy. Some of their health care could be in jeopardy. So look at the big picture and understand that dipping into your own retirement plan is probably not the best thing to do. Not to mention that there are other things that children can do, or parents can help their soon-to-be college students do to avoid having to dip into their retirement savings as well.
Yeah, certainly something you probably don't want to do. Where can people go for more information?
Well, they can check out our website, thinkabx.com. There's a lot of other tools out there, too, that the government provides. Just Google 529 plans, the Texas Tuition Assistance Program, a lot of other great opportunities out there online as well.
Yeah, well, continuing the education is our future, and it's important to prepare for that. Brian, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
You bet.